everybody here, well, no, not everybody here, I'm type 1 diabetic. So along with that, we all know that complications come. I had some complications that started a couple years ago. So I had this ringing in my ears. The ringing was so bad, I couldn't sleep. It was driving me absolutely crazy. Ringing. I go to a doctor, nobody knows what it is. Go to another one, he said, nope, I don't know what it is. So they send me to a cardiologist. He says, well, let's do some tests, but I don't think it's your heart. That's a God thing, because he did the tests, and my main artery was clogged 98%. Throughout this little journey, you're going to hear me say, it's a God thing. Because I'm going to tell you that ringing, come on. And I was sent to the right person that cared. And then he says, well, Chris, we're going to have to do a stent. I said, okay. I don't talk about personal stuff, and people that know me know I don't. And I didn't really tell anybody. Was I scared? I don't think like a normal person was, because I prayed. I was down on my knees. My husband prayed with me. My family prayed with me. And I had this overwhelming feeling. You got this. There's no problem. And I came through okay. Not one stent, but 4. But I came through okay. I don't mean to hurt anybody's feelings, but when I walked into the waiting room of all these procedures I had to do, I was the youngest one in there. And I was like, what am I doing here? What am I doing wrong? Then, I'm starting to think, did I do something that the Lord is punishing me for? So they sent me to their cardiotherapy, and I'm on the treadmill, and I said, hey guys, there's something wrong. I'm feeling some pressure. No, oh no, I'm sorry. I had to go back in for 4 more stents. I wasn't feeling good. They kept telling you after the first stent, you're going to feel great. You're going to feel great. You're going to feel like a new person. I never did. I felt better. I didn't feel like everybody told me to feel like. And then I started to get sick again, and I went in. That's a God thing. Also, during all these progressions, I never once had a heart attack. And they couldn't believe that. Everybody asked me, you didn't have a heart attack? Nope. He has intercepted every single time I was close. I have babies I was thinking of. So. And then I'm there again, because I'm not feeling good. And he done some tests, and the stents were failing, and my arteries, I don't know, women have small arteries, and then for some reason I had smaller, and then diabetes causes them to shrink. So my stents were collapsed. It's like, come on, I'm doing everything you told me to do. I'm exercising. I'm eating right. What? And and they come and tell me I have to have a triple bypass. I have babies. I was worried as I'm having to, how is my husband going to do everything I do for my babies? I prayed and I gave it to him. And I came to the church and I said, hey, this is happening to me. And I should have done it a long time ago, because everybody in here ran to me in their arms and prayed and prayed and prayed for me. It was an overwhelming feeling. And then I had 2 people visit me at my house. Yeah, Tim, you can hide your head. Tim calls and says, I don't know, but I have this feeling I have to come pray with you. I said, oh, okay, I'm in my pajamas. Can we do it? And he said, no. It's now. And they prayed with me. When they left, all fear was gone. It was a rush that came through, and all my fears were gone. And I went through that procedure, and Kat and James came up and prayed with me for a time, and I came through it great. I had amazing friends from this church that stayed the night with me, visit me, sat with me at my home, made dinners for my family. How stupid was I in the beginning of trying to do it on my own? And God showed me, you can't do this on your own, girl. That's not how this goes. So after after the bypass, I wasn't feeling that great. I'm thinking, this should be good. I got a whole new system. I got new plumbing. Well, then I start cardiotherapy, and I was feeling pressure, and they said, no. You were just rebellious. No, you can't be, this can't be nothing. So, okay, so they send me home. I go back to cardio, rehab. It happened again, and they said, no, you can't be happy, this can't be happening. So you know what I did after that? I left and didn't go back and call my doctor. I said, I don't know what you're talking about, but there's something wrong. That's a God thing. Here he goes intervening again. 2 of my bypasses failed. I ended up, they didn't know what they were going to do. They said that I could go have this procedure, but if that doctor felt like they couldn't fix it, then there was nothing they could do for me from there. I had to wait. Eventually, I would have had a heart attack. Guess what? The doctor seen me. He said, I can do this. So he went out with his bionic arm. And I can tell you today, I honestly feel amazing. Through all this, that saying that God carries us, He carries each and every one of us. And I had one of my children in my class tell me, I said, well, what do you guys want to pray for? And that child broke my heart. That's why one of these kids in here today said, I pray, but he doesn't answer. Well, I want to tell you, he answers.
Amen.